Once celebrated as India's biggest EdTech success, Byju's story is now a cautionary tale of how rapid growth can turn into a dramatic collapse. This is the rise and fall of a company that once promised to change the future of education. Byju's began with a powerful idea: making learning engaging, visual, and accessible for students. The founder, a former teacher, believed education didn't have to be boring. Early on, students loved the product. Parents trusted the brand. Investors were impressed by the speed of adoption. Very quickly, Byju's became a household name across India. Money started pouring in. Global investors valued the company at tens of billions of dollars, calling it the most valuable EdTech startup in the world. Expansion became the main goal. Byju's acquired multiple companies in India and abroad, entering test prep, coding for kids, and even international markets like the US. Growth was aggressive, fast, and expensive. But beneath the shiny surface, cracks were forming. One major issue was sales pressure. Thousands of parents later claimed they were pushed into buying expensive courses they didn't fully understand. Sales teams were accused of using fear-based tactics, emotional manipulation, and misleading promises. Refunds became a nightmare, and complaints flooded social media and consumer courts. At the same time, expenses exploded. Massive marketing campaigns, celebrity endorsements, and back-to-back acquisitions drained cash. The company was growing in size, but not necessarily in stability. Profitability was still far away, yet spending never slowed down. Then came internal problems. Employees began speaking out about unrealistic targets, delayed salaries, and toxic work culture. Layoffs followed. Trust inside the organization started collapsing, just as trust outside was already damaged. The situation worsened when financial transparency came into question. Delays in filing audited financial statements raised red flags among investors and regulators. Reports of missed loan repayments and disputes with lenders added fuel to the fire. What once looked like confident silence now felt like panic. As funding dried up globally and the EdTech boom cooled after the pandemic, Byju struggled to survive. Students returned to offline classrooms. Parents became more cautious. Investors stopped chasing growth-at-all-costs stories. The business model that thrived during lockdowns suddenly felt fragile. Legal troubles, governance issues, and leadership criticism followed one after another. The founder, once praised as a visionary, faced intense scrutiny. The same ambition that built the empire was now blamed for its downfall. Byju's collapse wasn't caused by a single mistake. It was the result of unchecked expansion, poor customer trust, weak financial discipline, and the belief that growth alone could fix everything. Education is built on trust, and once that trust is broken, no amount of marketing can repair it. The story of Byju's is not just about one company. It's a warning for startups, investors, and founders everywhere. Growth without responsibility is dangerous. Valuation without value is temporary. And in education, impact matters more than hype. What was once India's proudest EdTech success is now a reminder that even the biggest giants can fall when ambition runs faster than ethics, transparency, and sustainability.